So today's magic bean is actually 1, 2, 3 people. 3 magic beans in one day. What? Yes, so today is 3 magic beans, and I've chosen to do them all together because these 3 ladies were instrumental in getting me through my first 2 years of college. So today's magic beans are my friends Jenny, Tammy, and Katie. Now all 3 of them helped get me through in various ways my first 2 years of college. I actually met Jenny and Tammy at school. They were in my very first English class that I had to take. Tammy's actually the girl I sat down with at the table in my very first class on my very first day of college. She's the girl that I sat next to, and she has been in my life ever since. That doesn't happen very often, let me tell you. And Katie was actually introduced to me by my first cousin Jeff because she is his first cousin and he thought we might get along and could be friends. And by golly, was he right. So if it wasn't for these 3 girls, I don't know how I would have gotten through those first 2 years of college. Jenny and Tammy were in most of my classes, so they helped me with homework, they helped me edit papers, they helped me understand the information that was being provided. They were there for me to complain to. They were there for me to bounce ideas off of. They were just really, really great school partners, and they became just amazing friends. The 2 of them are amazing women. They're very moral women. They have really strong beliefs and values, and I truly admire that in them. And while I don't get to see either Tammy or Jenny all that often, because I moved to Calgary and we don't live in the same places anymore, we still keep in touch via Facebook or text message or phone, and I try to see them whenever I go to Grand Prairie. And now that Tammy lives in Slave Lake, it makes it much, much harder. But I do try to see them. And when Tammy was living in Edmonton, we still got together there. So, I mean, that's a good step, right? And Katie, although she wasn't in school with me, provided me with a ton of support outside of school. She actually got me to come out of the little shell that I had been living in the last, 10 years. You know, she forced me to get out. She forced me to meet new people. She forced me to challenge my boundaries. She was a really great confidant those first 2 years of school. She was someone that I was able to lean on. I could trust her. I don't know how easy those 2 years would have been if Katie hadn't been there to sort of keep me grounded or push me through all of that time. She was always there for me. She was really, really great. I really, truly admire her. She went through 4 years of university. Now she's back in Grand Prairie and she's the manager of the gymnastics building and the gymnastics program there. She inspired me because I was like, she's done so much with her life at such a young age, and that was just so fantastic to see someone my age doing all the things that she was doing. All the things that I thought adults in their 50s would do, she was doing in her 20s, and she was such an inspiration to me. So Katie, I just want you to know how much I admire you and how thankful I am that I can call you my friend. Even though we don't see each other very often anymore because you're still in Grand Prairie and I'm out here in Calgary, I do cherish the time that we get to spend together when I do manage to make it back home to Grand Prairie. So, in conclusion, these 3 girls are amazing. These 3 girls got me through my first 2 years of school. They were there for me. They helped me in any way that they could. They were a support system for me inside and outside of school, and to this day are still 3 of my close friends. I love spending time with all 3 of them. Jenny and I can giggle and laugh and talk about just about anything. Tammy is my Settlers of Catan partner, and Katie is the girl that got me out of my shell. And for that, and for all of these 3 girls, I am ever so thankful. Thank you all for being my friend. I love all 3 of you. You're amazing women, and I can't wait to see you all again. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.